me? Yes, sir. Got to record it for the people that can make it. Hopefully, you guys are all ready for tonight. But if you guys can hear me, let me get some ones in the chat. Let me get some 90s in the chat, actually. Let me get some 90s. Let me get some 90s. This 90-day run, guys, is going to be absolutely crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a 90-day run, but that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let me just go ahead and share my screen right away. Let me see. My bad, guys. Let's see. All right. Let me admit this person. My bad, guys. If you guys can just admit people, whoever can, just so I can do this right quick. All right, bye. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I started about 2 to 3 years ago. I was so excited, but honestly, I don't think I've ever been this excited. Maybe it's because I've gotten older. Maybe it's because I've matured. Maybe it's because I'm more hungrier than I've ever been for a different life. And I hope you guys are too. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about the 90-day launch, right? And preparing you guys for this. And before anything, I did make a 90-day run chat. So by the end of this, I can send it. And anybody that wants to do a 90-day run, feel free to join. And we're going to start everything in a day or two. So don't even feel pressured to join either. You know, if you don't want to do a 90-day run, that's 100% okay. This is going to be crazy, though. And it's going to change lives. So, just so you guys know, 80% of the business is built by 20% of the members in iGenius. And then 20% of the business is built by 80% of the members. So, this call is about how to become the 20% that makes a full-time income. So, guys, see this right here? This is where we want to be, right? It's like the same way with trading. You want to be in the top 1%, right? Never give up. Want to be in the top 1%, then never quit, and you became successful. But this is a lot bigger. This is a lot, I'd say, not easier, but there's a little bit bigger of a chance, right? So being in this 20%, you're going to be going and you're going to be helping other people do exactly what the person did when they signed you up, right? We're going to help these people become the most successful version of their self and hit all their goals that they set for themselves. So what's the purpose of a 90-day run? So it's going to create great and amazing habits and systems for you in your business. So guys, if you guys don't already have a pen, pencil, whatever, something to draw or not draw, hopefully you're not drawing, something to write with, and a notebook. You guys should for sure have a notebook if you guys are going to be in this business, 1,000%. And write this stuff down. If you guys need to screenshot it and write it down later, but I should go slow enough for you guys to write it down. So number one, like I said, is going to create a good habits and a system for you in your business. So if you don't know what a system is, what it stands for is saving yourself time, energy, money, right? And by the way, Josh is coming out with, if you didn't know, he's coming out with a little website for new people that join, and it's literally so simple. There's a few different tabs. You click on them, you go through them. It's gonna be lit. Not finished yet, but wait till it is, and that's a system for you. But also creating good habits for yourself. Number two, a 90-day run, I promise you, it multiplies the growth of your business by 100 times. 100 times. Whatever you're doing now, whatever results you're getting now in 90 days, 100 times better than what they are now, right? And number three, it's going to fast track you to $10,000 a month. Now, you might think $10,000, that's a lot of money. Well, if you think that about yourself and about the goal, you probably aren't going to hit it. When you say $10,000, you're only going to go as far as your belief system. So if you believe that you can hit $10,000 a month, you are going to hit that. I promise you, but nothing else. If you can believe that you can make $1 million a month, you're going to get there, right? You can believe whatever you want, and it's all about what you believe. And number 4, leading by example for your team. And what I mean by this is as you get people on your team, right, running through this 90-day run, people are going to see your results. People are going to see you adding new people, doing leadership calls like this. People are going to see you, and they're going to follow your lead because you're going to know where you're going. That's what the point of this 90-day run is for, is so you know where you're going and you get there, right? The next 90 days. So like I said, take a screenshot right quick, and I'm gonna move to the next one in about 10 seconds so you guys take a screenshot. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. So the goals and objectives. So number 1 would be making a decision that you're gonna start it and complete it, like going all in, having consistency with your daily goals that you set yourself. Right. That's part of the decision. Like I remember when I made the decision to never look back. If you guys were on the call about like a week and a half ago, you got to burn your boats. You have to make one decision to go all in and never look back. Because that's really what's going to set you apart too. And then also the consistency with your daily goals that you set for yourself, that's going to set you apart from other people too. And it's also what you do when people aren't looking. These are all this stuff that I'm going to be talking about is 90% going to be when people aren't looking. So it's up to you. Number 3, creating a daily success schedule. So, guys, I have my whiteboard here in the 90-day chat. We can go over that more. I don't know. I can't see my camera, so I don't know. You guys should be able to see it a little bit. I got the daily disciplines, sacrifices. I'm going to put some quotes in here. I'm going to figure it out for the chat. And then I put my reason why here, or I'm going to put it there. And then my goal. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to see that every single day. And that's what's going to keep me going, right? And that's kind of like a success schedule, but you want to have a schedule with everything. You want to have a schedule with your calls you're going to be setting up with people. You're going to have a schedule for your daily goals and your routines, your daily disciplines, right? And then number 4 is setting a date of completion. So let's say you start your 90-day run in a week and a half, right? I wouldn't know exactly what 90 days from that day would be, but you definitely want to set yourself a date, right? So let's just say, for example, let's say I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making $10,000 a month by February February 20th. So, I don't know. That's just an example, right, guys? So knowing the exact date you're going to complete it. So you know what you're going to do and the things you have to do in the steps, and then you have a date to complete it by. So now you have a real plan, right? Now that's a real plan. That's a real plan. Oh, my bad, guys. Take a screenshot if you need. I don't know if I'm going fast or slow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did presentations in school. I'm kind of good at them, but I'm gonna be great at them because I'm gonna have to be going through them for new people. It's gonna be crazy, guys. You'll see. So for your 90-day run, you have to pick your theme. You can choose whatever one on the screen or whatever fits best for you. But I 100% recommend one of these just because that's kind of what a 90-day run is set for. So it could be team growth, right? And if you've ever did a 90-day run, or if you've ever just went crazy with the business, right? Just do it again, right? And that's what I'm doing actually. I'm going back in my mind and in my notes, and I'm going back and figuring out all of the things that I had major success with, right? And it didn't rust. I don't know why I stopped doing it, right? Brennan, I know you did a 90-day run with me. I don't know why we stopped doing some of the things that we used to do because they worked so well. And that's why I'm really trying to recreate the past, but do it 10 times better, right? But you definitely want to have a goal with helping your team grow. And if it's not that, then it could be a higher rank. It could be 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 25,000 a month, 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month, whatever you want to be, wherever you want to be. Like I said, you set your expectations. The only limits that you impose on yourself are the only limits that are in your life are the ones that you impose on yourself, if that makes sense, right? You're only limited to what you think. You're only limited to your belief system. So if you can believe that you can hit $50,000 a month, go for it. I know it. I'm gonna hit that real quick. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna get the X12 bonuses. It's beautiful. Mm. And then you can increase your monthly income if you're already at $150, or if you're not at anything at all. It could be anything, right? Like I said, it could be going from 150 to 600, 600 to 1,000. I honestly, guys, would recommend something over $600, just because I know that everybody on this call can at least, at bare booty minimum, like scrape it off the floor and do bare minimum. Like, I hope you don't, but I know everybody on this call can hit $1,000 a month easily. All it takes is a little bit of oomph, and then put a little bit of your style into it. Wake up every day, look good, feel good, work good. That's it. And then if you really, really want to, like I had to, is I put down no more struggling, no more crawling, no more suffering. You know how many people at the end of the day really are on their knees begging for an opportunity like this. Like, they're looking for an opportunity like this, guys. Right. I'll tell you a little quick story. Uh, this is gonna get deep just right quick. Before I started, I remember I was actually sleeping on a football field. Now, look, I was sleeping. I was homeless, but I was bougie though, because I was on one of those football fields. It was a Catholic memorial school, so it was a heated one. But it was like I was homeless from September to about December, right? Not too long, but I was 16, 17 years old, and that's a long time for a 16, 17-year-old. We're not going to talk about the backstory of why I was, you know, but I was sick and tired of crawling. I was sick and tired of being in the situation that I was in. I was sick and tired of going, guys. I was working at this place called Pick and Save. If you guys are from Wisconsin or somewhere around there, you guys should know what Pick and Save is. I was working there for $9 an hour, and I would even get the third shift just so I wouldn't have to go sleep outside because it was cold. Guys, that was my goal, was to get off of the bench, the turf, guys. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. Maybe you guys aren't in that particular situation, but maybe you're just sick and tired of being in the same spot. Maybe you're sick and tired of going to work and having someone tell you what you're worth. Maybe you're sick and tired of waking up every single day and feeling unhappy, and you should not ever chase happiness, but you just you're just sick and tired of it. Like, I'm not saying if you guys are lazy and you guys just don't do anything about your life, that's one thing. But if you actually like work towards things, and you're just so sick and tired of it, this is for you guys. This 90-day run is going to change your life. So to start with it, guys, you want to create your 90-day story, right? Write these things down, screenshot it right now. So number one, why are you doing this? I know why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I have a baby on the way, number one. Number two, that means I have a family. Number three, I have beautiful dogs, so that goes with the family. But number three, you guys already know what you guys are thinking, why you guys are doing this. Number three, I'm doing this because, like I said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I do window cleaning jobs on the side. I personally, I would rather be at home with my girl, making the money that I can, and I'm going to, but spending my time with them. I wouldn't want to be working. I don't want to be away. I'm about to have a newborn son. I don't want to be away, you know? Number two, what results are you expecting? Are you expecting, to do a great job? I hope everybody is expecting major results. Like I said, this is going to 10 times to 100 times your business. But what results are you expecting out of yourself by the end of these 90 days, right? And by the end of the 90 days, I hope you know everything is delayed gratification. So what you do now, so today, the results will show in about 60 to 90 days from now. So if you were productive today, you'll know in about 60 to 90 days. I know there's some crazy weeks where I'm like, what did I do 90 days ago? Where I have a crazy week. Like, this is crazy. I like, hands down, delayed gratification is going to be your best friend with network marketing and business with iGenius. Number three, how will people benefit, right? You can think of it a few different ways. You can think, okay, how will the company benefit? How will your team benefit? How will the whole team benefit? Not just the whole team, but also your team that you're going to enroll. And if you didn't, you're not going to enroll them. What I'm trying to say is like if you already have a team, you're going to benefit them. Are you going to benefit your family by the end of these 90 days? Your loved ones, your siblings, your daughters, your sons, your kids. Number four, what kind of people are you looking for to join your business? Now that's an easy one for me. The type of people I'm looking for to join my business are sharp. You don't have to be like, I'm not saying you have to be like good looking, but I'm saying like you dress nice, and if I met you, you smell nice, having good hygiene. And then people that I'll be straight up. When I first started, I would just sign anybody up. I was signing people up that were honestly should be getting some help, and they are now. But you want to be looking for people that are highly motivated and want to be successful. The people that want to change their life. Like I said, the people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. The people that want to change in their life. Those are the people I'm looking for. Number five, what is your strategy to make it happen? That one is pretty out there. You guys know what to put for yourself later after this call. You know how to come back to that and add under there. And then number six, what kind of support are you going to offer? Like I said, you're going to offer support to your family, your team. Take one more screenshot if you did not get it, because I'm going to go to the next slide. Boom. So again, like I've been saying, we have to prepare for everything. You have to have a plan. So for the preparation for the 90-day run, number one, personal commitment. You have to commit to it. Like it's 90-day runs. It's not going to be easy, but nothing that is easy ever, felt good to me. Everything that's always been like I have to reach for it. I have to actually reach for it. That's been worth it to me. 100%. Number two, make a daily success schedule for your daily goals. Let me see. Wait. Okay, bad. My bad, guys. I was seeing if I was like messing it up. My bad. And I kind of talked about the daily success schedules as well. In the 90-day chat, I'm gonna be helping all of you guys really, really take all of this and organize it more. So still take the notes, but I'm gonna help you guys put it all together. It's gonna be crazy. Um, Number three, what are you gonna sacrifice in order to make this happen? Now, the past week since I've been talking about a 90-day run, all I've been thinking about is the things that I'm gonna sacrifice. And it's crazy because if you just right quick, think about the things you have to sacrifice. And then whatever comes to your mind, the first few things, you're probably like, damn, that's probably what I should sacrifice. Or like, damn, I don't know, because that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't want to sacrifice it. And that's exactly why I'm going to. That's exactly why I'm gonna sacrifice it though. Because I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. And I'll tell you guys, I'll keep it 100%. I'll keep it $150 with you guys. I'm gonna sacrifice video games. I'm gonna sacrifice um oh, this is crazy. This is crazy to me, guys. I vape and I've been wanting to stop for a while. And I'm gonna sacrifice that because it's not helping me anything. It's actually wasting my money. It's not helping me go anywhere. You know. Another thing I'm gonna sacrifice is cussing. And guys, I got a little cuss too much. I cuss a little too much. But just some of these things I think about that I'm gonna sacrifice. It's like, dang, I don't want to sacrifice them. But like I said before, most of the time, the things that you don't want to do are the things that you're supposed to do. So make sure you do them. Number four, negotiate with your family. You're gonna be gone for 90 days, guys. Like you can pretty much say hasta luego. You could say whatever in different languages. You could say goodbye to everything pretty much that it's a 90-day run. You don't want to be distracted from the things like I'm gonna get into those here in a second. But what I did when I first started the 90-day run, my first ever 90-day run, I remember I had to negotiate with my mom and with my girlfriend. So with my mom, I told her, Mom, I might not be around as much. I know that, we spend time on this certain day of the week. I can figure something out, maybe like once a month we can go and hang out, and I'll take you out to dinner. And that kind of like same thing with my girlfriend. I told her, hey, I, I, I need you to respect and support that I'm going to go and I'm going to grind for these next 90 days. These next 90 days are what's going to separate me from the rest. And we're going to be successful. I'm going to be successful, and then we're going to be successful. Can you support me on this journey? You have to be respectful with it, guys. Like, if you come out, like, I don't know what the word, like, I want to say like disrespectful, because I hope you wouldn't be disrespectful, but like, just being super nice about it, because you're gonna be gone for 90 days, right? And they might need some time to process it. But it's better to be respectful about it than to not be. Because, for example, right, if you were to go talk to your girlfriend or your boyfriend, right? Imagine this. This is the situation. Here's the good one, and the bad one I'll get to after, right? So here's the good one. You go and you're like, hey, honey, so you know how I started this business? Hey, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do a 90-day run. So pretty much what this is where I sacrifice 90 days of my life to become the most successful version of myself. And all I'm asking for is for support. I might not be able to do some of the things that we do or you ask me to, because I'm gonna be super, super busy, but just know that we're gonna be super successful after this, right? And if you're super nice about it, you can put it in your own words. But it's if you put it super nicely, and then she'll say, "Yeah, honey, I love you. I support you all the way. I'll be here for you. I'll do whatever you want, and I'll be here for you the whole time. I got you. I love you." That sounds nice, doesn't it? Maybe your girl, your boy doesn't sound like that, but it's a lot better than hearing this. Ugh, whatever. It's this stuff again. I don't even know why you tried, John. John, you literally don't even do anything around the house anyway. So you're gonna go do this 90-day run? Like, what are you doing? You're doing nothing with your life. Guys, that's annoying. You guys, you don't want to hear that. And then if it's a guy who's like, what are you really doing? You're doing this trading, this crypto stuff, right? So guys, just be super nice to these people you're going to negotiate with. If you guys have kids, guys, you have to let them know you're about to do a 90-day run. You're going to be gone. Daddy's going to be gone for a little bit, because and at that point you could be like, just like the example says, you could tell them by the end of this 90 days, right? We can go to Disneyland. If I am as successful as I say I'm going to be, we can go to Disneyland. And then they have some skin in the game, they have a reason to support you now, right? So again, just be super respectful while negotiating with your loved ones, your family, and all the people. Number 5, eliminate distractions, regardless if that's video games, social media, scrolling, Netflix, dating, TV, drugs, alcohol, partying, sports, hobbies, and all the things that hold you back from your business potential. Guys, these things will always be here. Maybe that not particular sports game. There will be more. Maybe not that Call of Duty. There will be more. Maybe not that Netflix show. There will be more. Maybe not that night out. There will be more. I promise you. In 90 days plus. And what I say for myself is I barely go out and do stuff because it's not helping me. It's not doing anything for me. I don't need that quick boost of dopamine. I already I get my distractions away from me. But guys, you know your distractions. You know exactly what distracts you, and I knew them too. I didn't want to eliminate them, and that's sometimes why people aren't successful is they just keep letting their distractions get to them. You know, be different, guys. Don't go out and spend your money on one night. Wake up feel like poop. Don't go buy that another video game whenever you could have literally invested that into a new trading account or into a new book. It's not worth it. I promise you. I know you guys just are like, oh, whatever, he's just saying that. I'm not. I don't even like reading, but when it comes down to personal development, I'll read whatever book. Right. So just know your eliminations, know the things that you're going to eliminate and your distractions. Number 6, pick your launch date and completion date. I think we were able to talk about that a little bit. So we're just going to go on to the next one. Take a screenshot if you haven't already. Going to move on in 3, 2, 1. So now it's time to launch your 90-day run. So the first thing to start with is you're going to go all out massive action. You're not gonna go at it. Oh, let's just dip my toes in the water. No, you're not dipping your toes in the water. Get in there, Frank. I'm pushing you in. All out massive action, baby. Get in there, Frank. Get in there, Brandon. You can't swim? Well, I'm gonna teach you how to swim. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Number 2, time commitment. So low, medium, high. What that pretty much means is so low for your time commitment. It's pretty much how much time are you going to commit to this, right? So if you're going to be in the low, that'd probably be around 1 to 2 hours a day. The medium would probably be around 2 to 3 to 4. And the high would be like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like if you really have nothing going on that day, I would aim for the medium to high, to be honest. Like you're knocking things out, you're getting things done, you're being very productive. You're gonna feel so good, I promise you. Maybe hit the gym, eat some good protein. That just sounds like your body will be glowing. You'll be giving off energy, and then other people will feel that energy and be attracted to you. Ooh, I feel it. Ooh, feels good. Number 3, focus on new customers in your business, like personal enrollment. So I forget how many you actually need because there's different packs, right? So if you were to sign up on a $1,500 pack, guys, that's multiple people in one sign up. So if you were to sign somebody up on 100, I always recommend people to sign up on the Elite because that's what we have. That's what all of the people that are highly successful in this company, that's what we all have, right, guys? And I recommend you guys to get that. But, you get in where you fit in. So we're going to be wanting to focus on getting new customers. And if you guys don't know about the X12 bonus, so pretty much that's signing up 12 in 1 month, 12 $1,500 packs. Now, if you think about it, that's like, oh, that's a lot. It's really not. And if you're doing the work to do it, it's really not. So since we're going to be focusing on new customers, you guys have to understand that it's going to be crazy in the chats. You guys, as long as you get like 3 people, that's when you can start really, really building things with them and start helping them get to different levels, right? And help develop their person, right? Help them get to different levels because in this business, it takes different levels to get to different incomes, right? I'm sure Josh knows that he had to, change his everything to get to where he's at. Not he's still Josh, but he had to, change, and keep going, just like I did. And that's why I'm now doing these calls, guys. I've been ready to step up. I'm ready for the next level, and I hope you guys are ready to step up for that next level too. Number 4, focus on IPAs. And that means income producing activities, guys. So what a good example of an IPA would be adding new contacts. Go on your Facebook, go on your Instagram, go on whatever social media you have and add new contacts, right? I literally today, I went on my Facebook, I added until it would not let me. And like I said before, who am I adding? I'm looking at those profiles, I'm going and pressing on them. I'm seeing what they have in their bio. I'm seeing what they post. I'm seeing what type of person they are, right? I'm seeing if they're struggling or, how their lifestyle is, and I really add people like that. I'm adding people, like I said, that want more in life, that are sharp. Setting up new meetings and a calendar. If you guys don't have Google Calendar, make sure you get Google Calendar. It literally, that will set you apart from everybody. I promise you. Like, not a lot of people have Google Calendar. That once Josh showed me that, everything was way more organized. There you go. Like all my calls that I do, literally I put them on there. I invite them through the email. It's so easy, guys. And then also, once you guys build a big enough team, these people are going to be wanting your help, guys. They're going to be looking up to you for guidance and help. So you're going to have one anyways. So then they can book calls with you. So then, they don't forget and you don't forget, right? Super, super nice. And then presentations, guys. After this call, I can have Josh put in all the links. I can have him put in the presentation link. I can have him put in the 90-day call, all the things that I talk about, he'll put in there. But if you guys know that the presentation is the number one way to get people signed up, right? You could send them the video, but if you learn the presentation yourself, I promise you, your sign up rate will be a 99.9 out of 10. That's my highest sign up rate. And if you learn it, you'll go crazy. Your first presentation might not be the greatest, but I know it will be better than mine because I was sitting there like, like all scared and stuff. Like, come on, guys. You guys got to do repetitions. It'll be fine. It'll be great because once you sign up 3 people for those 3 presentations you did, you're like, dude, this is easy. I got to do more tonight. 3-way group chats. Whoever your leader is, whoever signed you up, get them in 3-way group chats. Get me in 3-way group chats. Josh, Brandon, Marissa, Mason, whoever it is, whoever your leader is, get us in 3-way group chats. Invite, get us in 3-way group chats so we can pretty much tell our story and get people, set up for you guys. Maybe some of you guys don't have a complete story. Maybe you guys just started. Well, that's okay. We have stories, from 2, 3 to 5 years, right? We have experience. We got your guys' back. You guys barely have to do any work sometimes. It's really just us going at it and signing them up and setting them all up after that, right? Follow-up calls. Whenever you guys hit people up, they might not sign up right away. Those follow-ups, super important. Enrolling new customers, that's a perfect IPA. We're talking about income producing activities, anything that's going to make you money, right? Prospecting, going and hitting up new people, presenting, like I said, promoting, anything like promoting our business calls. We have them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm sure we'll have more coming up here soon. Talking about duplication with your team, setting up new customers properly. Now that's super important, guys. It's one thing to sign someone up, but if you don't sign them up properly, guys, they're not going to stay for long. Yet alone, probably maybe cancel. Who knows? Like, they have to get proper help. They have to be set up correctly. They have to go through the system training, and then from there, it's going to be going, guys. Josh has probably already talked to you guys about it. And if Josh hasn't, then your leader definitely has. If your leader hasn't, we got to get you guys set up properly, right? That is why duplication happens. Is setting somebody up properly, and then the next person setting up properly, and it's duplication, guys. That's how we're going to get to $10,000 a month plus. And then number 6 is your time, right? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't even try to pick up that Xbox again. Don't even try to do any of the things that, you said you weren't going to do. Don't ever try to, bring back your distractions. Guys, I did that and it got me off my 90-day run. My distractions got to me. I don't know. All I'll say is I'm ready for the next one and I know what to do differently. And all that matters is that you don't go back to those things, right? Now, emotional management, you guys got to surround yourself with people that are going to be supportive to you. Like, your emotions, we're humans. So you're going to feel probably a little lonely. You might feel a little lonely. And that's why you have to surround yourself with people that are going to support you. People that aren't going to be like, oh, doing a 90-day run, bro. Come on, let's go out. Let's go out, bro. What is the 90-day run, bro? Let's go. I'm trying to go take a lot. Not like, no, guys, no. Yo, bro, hop on COD. It just came out. Buy the new one. Pre-order it. Guys, you can't be around those people. You got to be around the people that are encouraging you to keep going at what you're doing, aka this whole group. This whole group are the people that you should be surrounding yourself with. And guys, if you aren't meeting up with people in your area that are on the team, it needs to happen. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Is literally, if you surround yourself with people on the team, that creates connections. On top of that, new opportunities. And on top of that, you're going to be hanging around people that have the same goals and want to have the same success. All right. Screenshot that if you need to. Now, some of the daily goals. This is one of the last slides, guys. Hang in there. This is one of the last slides. My bad. So some of the daily goals. Number 1, contact 10 new people. If you want to go big, I say around 30, right? About our business. To start it off, you could literally just be like, "Yo, what's going on? You have any plans for Thanksgiving?" Number two, follow up with 10 old people. If you've ever hit people up, hit 10 people up that you've hit up before, and talk about our business again. You don't have to go right into it. I don't. That's not really respectful, but talk about their day. Make them show them and make them know that you care. Number three, post on social media 3 to 5 times a day about trading or iGenius. I always post the calls, like I said, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so any new people can hop on. I put all of my trading like profits. I don't try not to show the profits, but I do show the charts for sure. So that people know, hey, this guy's a trader. And they'll do that for you too. They'll see your story one day after you add them. They'll be like, oh, this girl's a trader. Watch. You'll see people hit you up. People that you might not ever think that would ever hit you up. Might be the person that hated you in high school. Who knows, dude? Sign them up. Number four, personal development for 30 minutes, right? Regardless if it's about communication, leadership, mindset, belief, network marketing. This is super, super important. In the morning when I am driving to go do my jobs, I listen to personal development. After I hop off this call and I finish up a few things, I'll probably listen to personal development on my TV. Well, I finish up some things so then I can, take it all in, like as some background noise, but also listen in, just take it in. I like listening to a mixture of everything. In the morning, I like listening to mindset and belief. At night, I love listening to network marketing, like sales tips and how to be a better communicator and how to, create more relationships and how to be a better leader. Number five, use the products and services. Guys, if you're not using the products and services, how are you going to sell them? Right. And on top of that, you guys got to use them so you guys can get very familiar with them so you can explain them to your team as well. So then you can, also show them on your stories, like I was just saying. Super important to use all your products. Like that's what we're here for, guys. Number six, promote the most recent or upcoming iGenius events, right? Any trading events on social media and post them in Telegram, right? You can post them, take them from Telegram, right? Josh posts so many like golden things to post on your stories and to like share. It's super, super dope that he does that. Like he is a god. Thank you, Josh. We love you. Yeah, guys, just you guys just gotta promote iGenius and all the trading events on social media, and then people will see those and then they will want to attend. The more you promote, the more people are going to want to come and see what you're doing. Number seven, message in the team group chats every day. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. There's how many people in the chats. Come on. I'll tell you this. Number one thing that I love about building teams is the culture, is the people that are talking and making relationships and having fun, laughing, and posting their trades or business ideas, whatever it is. If you're literally just thinking something and you want to type it, don't be afraid to type it. Type in that chat. If you see a notification, guys, you should be typing in the chats every single day. I don't care who you are. If you want to just trade, type in there. Tell us how your trading day went. How much did you make in your trading account? How was your trading? How was your week? How was the weekend? Was it boring? Probably, because you can't trade on the weekends, right? Just say something, right, guys? I promise you, you say something, someone else will say something back, and it will create a whole conversation. And that's where the culture comes in. That's where different features come in, guys. It's beautiful what everybody can do if they just pitch in just a tiny bit. It's crazy. Number 8, set up and complete 3 to 5 presentations a day. Guys, this is what I was talking about. This is beautiful right here. If you literally text people and set them up for a presentation and you do 3 to 5 of them a day, I can promise you in 90 days, you will hit $10,000 a month. There's no way if you do it every single day. And it might be like, damn, how am I supposed to do 3 to 5? Well, what would a person making $10,000 a month do? And if you don't know, you can ask me because I'm going to be a $10,000 earner. If you don't know, ask Josh. If you don't know, ask Jay. If you don't know, ask Brandon. But just think first, what would somebody that's making $10,000 a day do to get those 3 to 5 presentations done, right? That's what I think. And then number 9, sign up 1 new personal enrollment each day. Now, if you think about it, if you sign up 1 a day for the 90 days, there'll be 90 people. So if you think about it, if you signed up a few $1,500 packs, a few others, you could easily, all you need is 50 of the $1,500 packs, and you would be at $10,000 a month, maybe more, because you get the residuals, there's 11 different ways to get paid. So 1 a day will keep the rank from falling away. That's what I used to say. Because guys, you need to constantly keep going, and if you don't sign up 1 a day, dude, maybe you guys won't be like me. I know I'm crazy like this, but I literally could not go to sleep. Like I personally, like I'm not like punishing myself, but I just couldn't fall asleep until I signed somebody up. I would literally be up at 1 o'clock in the morning, texting people on the other side of the world. Like I literally got connected with people in India because their time is different, and people from Africa. Like it was crazy. Guys, you got to take that extra step to make that extra check. If you have any questions, oh shit. Okay. Personal development, guys. I don't know if he can share these, if Josh can share these. But these are some of the things that you can listen to for 30 minutes per day. And all these are fire. Matt Morris, I could kiss his head. Justin Owens, kiss his head. Earl Nightingale, that guy is a genius. Jim Rohn, he just whispers into my soul. And Eric Worre, that guy's a king. That guy's a king. Take a screenshot. And then on top of that, I think Josh can definitely share these with you guys and hook you guys up. So without further ado, guys, if you have any questions about what we're going to be doing, if you just hopped on, I don't know. I was going through the presentation, but guys, if you have any questions about how you can go harder this 90-day run, how you can go as hard as me, everybody's going to be different. Some people are going to be doing it for part-time. Some people are going to be going full-time. Now, look, if you want to go full-time, we can go crazy. If you want to go part-time, I got you. And I can set you guys up different plans. And again, after this call, I'm going to post the 90-day chat. So you guys can all join it. Feel free to join it. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but we're going to go hard in there. I'm going to hold everybody accountable. There's going to be some daily goals. There's going to be some daily routine for the first week in a pre-setup. And then, we're going to get our whiteboards all filled out. And it's going to be crazy, guys. So I'll put that link in the chat. Here's my phone number right here. Take a screenshot of this so you can have my phone number. If you don't have Josh's phone number, there it is. And then Brandon, there's his phone number. He's actually about to hop on here. Brandon, I remember when him and I, about almost 2 years ago, did a 90-day run. And I remember it was probably the craziest time of my life. And I don't mean that in like I couldn't handle it. I mean, I seriously became the most successful version of myself. And I know Brandon did too. We did some damage. And like I said in the beginning, I don't know why we stopped. This creates massive momentum within yourself and your team. And it's going to create from just your team's momentum, my team's momentum, Brandon's teams. We're all a team. So it's going to be put together. And wow, that's going to be crazy, guys. That's called momentum right there. We're going to take off. And guess what? When a ship takes off, it doesn't come back down. No, gone. It's gone. It's up there. Staying up there, and it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going, baby. So, yeah, Brandon, I'm going to actually have him come on here and share his story and pretty much how our 90-day run went. I didn't want to give too much about it, but yeah, this dude is an absolute beast. If you haven't seen him in the chats, guys, this is Brandon. He is about to hit $10,000 a month with me and whoever else is ready to go hit $10,000 a month. So without further ado, Brandon, you're a beast. Hop on here. I'm gonna pass it over. Oh, my bad, guys. I gotta actually oh my God. I'm jumping to conclusion. I'm jumping. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I gotta take it off. Yeah, there we go.
All right. We good? Can you guys hear me? Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Thumbs up, I'm getting thumbs up. All right. Landon, I don't know if you remember this, but when we did our 90-day run, it was me, Landon, and Jake. And Jake and Landon literally slept on my floor. And in 90 days, I think we put in like 200 people into our business. And we doubled, if not tripled, our income. And that was when we were just learning how to trade. Like we weren't even that good at traders. We just were really like passionate and we wanted to change people's lives because this industry obviously has changed our lives. So we're like, if it can change our lives, well, it can change other people's. And we went absolutely insane. Now, what he was talking about how taking care of business and family, that really resonated me. So I have a mentor. His name's Grant Cardone. I don't know if you guys heard of him, but he's a billionaire. And I was on a Zoom call with him, and he said, he said, if you don't take care of your business, you'll never be able to take care of your family. So everybody says like, take care of your family, but how can you take care of your family if you don't have any resources to take care of your family? And everybody's always like, oh, well, just, work more overtime and do this and do that and slave away. And all that does is get you further and further and further and further away from being with your family. Because if you haven't realized now, the system we live in is completely broken. And if you could get rich working a 9-to-5 job, we'd all be rich by now. Every one of us. But guess what? 95% of people are not rich because they live paycheck to paycheck. And that is my goal in life, is to change that. It's to change that mentality. It's to change that thinking. It's to change that whole vibration, and to teach people that you can create multiple streams of income. You can travel. You can spend time with your family. You don't have to slave away at a job and be miserable and live a miserable life. Like, we have one life, guys. One. That's all we get. If we come back another time, then so be it. But this is all I got right now. So I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm going to teach people how to make the most of it. And balance is another thing. How people say, oh, you need balance in your life. Like, you got to have balance. You think Jeff Bezos, when he was building Amazon, had balance? He locked himself in his office and slept on the floor. There was no balance. If you guys want something in life, there's not going to be balance. There's not going to be you out partying every night. There's not going to be, you doing drugs. There's not going to be, you watching Netflix all night. You have to take a time in your life, a 3 to 5 year period, and you have to build wealth. You have to build your business, and you have to go all in. So in 90 days, if I were to tell you like, hey, in 90 days, I can get you to 10K a month, but you have to do this and this and this every day, and you followed it, you would get that 10,000 a month. But most people are like, nah, man, I'm too tired. I'm just going to chill, man. I don't really feel like it, and that's why they stay at the bottom. That's why they don't ever get their dreams. Because in order to get your dreams, you have to chase them, you have to hunt them down, and you have to take them. Instead of saying that, I want it. You can want it, but you have to put in the action every day. You have to instill that discipline. And every new level you get to is going to require a different you. There's times where I'm on the phone with Josh, and I'm being completely transparent. Josh will be like, dude, stop acting that way. If you want to make $1 million, you need to stop acting that way. And I'm like, okay. Because Josh and Jay have what I want in life. My mentors that make $5 million a month have what I want in life. And it's not just I have money. They actually have a loving wife. They have beautiful children. They get to travel the world. They live what they say. They say what they're going to do, and they stick to it, and they do it. They keep their word. They're passionate. They're loving. They're caring. The people at the bottom aren't those people. They're always trying to take from someone. They're always trying to get something from someone and do the shortcuts and ripping people off. And those people never sustain any amount of a good life. They don't, because they cheat. And in the end, guess what? Cheaters always get caught. Every time. It might take a year. It may take 5 years. It may take 10 years, but eventually it's going to catch up to you. And I learned this from being around wealthy people. And I'm not saying that everybody that has money is perfect or that is good. There's a lot of people in the world that have a lot of money and they're not good people. But I'm talking about the people that I work with are very genuine and honest, and they actually want to help people. They actually want to see you guys level up, because I know what it's like crying every night in bed, knowing that I can barely pay my mortgage, knowing that I have a truck payment due, that I have things I need to pay for, and the money is not coming, and I'm scared, and I don't know what to do. Right? We've all been there. Landon slept on a freaking field, on a park bench. Like, I've been there. I've felt that pain. And my goal for all of you is to not feel that pain again, ever again. That's what I want to do with this organization. I don't want you to feel that way, because I know what it's like. And it's not a good time. It's not good. It's not a good feeling, especially if you have kids. You know, especially if you have family that you're trying to take care of and you can barely take care of yourself. That's a horrible feeling. And I don't want that for you. And so I want to change the dynamic. And this is why we're doing this 90-day run, to teach you guys that you can go build wealth. You can go on vacation whenever you want. You can make any amount of money that you want to make, as long as you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to stay positive, and you're willing to lift each other up and be there for each other. You can do it. Guys, I have, between me and Marissa right now, and I'm showing this to prove a point, okay? In a good way, not a negative way. We have close to 1,000 names. I can prove it. I will prove it. I have this page. I have this whole notebook full of names. That's all names. I have, here's some more. Here's some more. That notebook, I can show you my Instagram, what I've been doing. Look, this is my Instagram. These are all conversations I've had today. Okay? I got Landon called me today and he's like, bro, I don't know what to do. I got kicked off of TikTok. I got kicked off of Facebook, and I got kicked off of Instagram. What do I do? I said, I don't know, go for a walk and come back and then rip out some more messages. Maybe they'll let you back on. You got to want it. Where do you get those names? Social media. Guys, it's a proven statistic that 1,000 people by the age of 18. It's a proven statistic. If you don't have names, open a phone book. Open a phone book. I went to go bid a landscaping job and I pitched her today. I went to go bid a job. It wasn't even about this. She hired me to trim some bushes. I was like, hey, I'm working on something good in the digital space. If you want to check it out. She's like, yeah, I'm always open to more opportunity. Okay, I'll send you a video. We've been talking all night. There's no shortage of anything in the world. There's no shortage of money. They print more of that every day. There's no shortage of any. Once you get that out of your mind, that you can have and do anything you want, the universe will start giving it to you. But you have to believe that it's true. You have to brainwash yourself into believing that you can have it. And for all the people that are struggling, like, where do I find names? I will help you. I'll help you with your social media. Josh is amazing at social media. He's helped me with my social media. He's helped Landon. He's helped a bunch of people on the team. Same with Marissa. Marissa, like, her reels hit like 3,000 people a day. It's insane. like she can help you with that also. Like we're all here to help each other. So if you're having trouble of thinking of names or finding names, we can help you brainstorm and find some. But this is just like, all this is just me creating conversations with people. Like I genuinely build connection with people. I don't message people and be like, hey, buy my product. Hey, you need to learn how to trade or you're going to be broke the rest of your life. Like your job sucks. Why would you do that? You're just going to turn people off. They're not going to work with you. You sound like a dick. You need to create genuine relationships. I genuinely ask you like, hey, how's your day going? I talk to people, a lot of younger generation in college. They're going for college for this. That's cool. That's cool. Now for me, in my mind, I don't believe in college. I personally think college is a scam. Okay. But I'm not going to tell them that. I want to help them. I want to give them value. I'm not going to be like, you're a welder. That's stupid. Because I used to weld, they're like, oh, you do concrete. That's dumb. You should just trade. What's that going to do? I genuinely care about people. I genuinely want you guys to win at high levels. And that's what you should want for other people. So I message people. I don't jump down people's throat. I create connections. And guys, if you go through your Facebook, okay, and let's say like you rip out 100 messages, okay, like I did, like me and Landon did today, and Marissa did too. Even if they don't respond, they start watching all your stories. They start watching all of them. Like I've had so many people that don't respond, but guess what? Ever since they haven't responded every day, oh, there they are watching my stories every day. So they didn't say anything. They didn't even reply, but they're still watching me. And eventually I'm going to hit them up again, or they're going to hit me up and be like, all right, bro, like, what do you do? Like, that looks cool. Just be genuine, be authentic, be real, Guys, I also have, Marissa posted it, but this is the 90-day goal sheet. I don't know how good you guys can see it, but this lists the 90-day goals. And then every day you just check off what you did. It's super simple. Like you just go through it and you check off what you did. And I know that a lot of you are working. Same with me. Like we have other jobs. A lot of you guys work full-time. Some of you, I know that work 2 or 3 jobs. It's insane. But guys, if you can just give this 1 to 2 hours a day of your full effort, and you can just lock in for 90 days, I promise you, your life will change. I can promise you that. But if you don't take it seriously, if you treat your business like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. But if you treat your business like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. So be serious about it. And if you have questions, ask. Don't be like, oh, I'm not going to ask. That sounds stupid. No, ask. Because what does a confused mind do? Nothing. You ever been confused about something? You're like, I'm not even going to try. I give up. I'm done. I'm confused. Why would you want to do that? Ask. I don't care if you think it's stupid. I'm going to give you an answer, or I'm going to find the answer for you. I just want you guys to focus. I want you to lock in. And I want us all to benefit from this 90-day run. All of us. I want all of us on this call to completely change our lives. All right. I'm going to pass it over to Josh. Where you at, Josh? Are you on here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro, I'm on here.
All right. How do I switch it to you?
I can go ahead and do it.
All right. I'm going to switch it to Josh. Josh is an amazing mentor. He's taught me literally so much about life, so much about business. And I would not want to be in this industry without Josh, to be completely honest. Like he's literally, I can honestly say him and Jay have been the best mentors I have ever had. And I will say that from the bottom of my heart. So Josh, take it away. Love you, bro.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you guys sharing so much. I'll go ahead and switch over the video. Guys, the stuff that we just went over on that call was absolutely, amazing to hear from these 2 individuals. That is, a compiled amount of information of experiences, studying, and actions that they took to learn all that stuff. And it's not like, I remember when I first got started, I didn't just have all that information, right? And you know, your first year, you're just learning, right? You're learning, you know, what the heck is going on in this business? How does this work? How do I become better? How do I get to the next level? The second year, you kind of get a hang of things. You're like, I kind of get the flow and everything like that of the business. You got consistency. You're getting a good understanding. The third year, you're very sharp and you're going hard and you're taking it very, very serious, right? Everyone's on a different timeline, but I just want to say, can we give some ones in the chat for Brandon and Landon, guys? Absolutely beautiful. I'll drop one in there too. The information that they put was extremely valuable. Okay. I know we've been on here for a while. I'm not going to take very long. I just wanted to touch a couple things on, you know, 90-day runs, right? Because I've been in this industry for 5 years full time. And it's, you know, important to really understand, you know, just like the psychology of it, right? That's all I'm talking about. You know, Landon's talking about the bolts and screws, right? He talked about the bolts and screws, like how do you actually do it, right? And Brandon's talking about his experience with it, you know, and what it does for people and everything like that, and just really expanding on the life-changing, you know, results from it. I want to talk about the psychology of it. Like, why is a 90-day run even a thing? Why not a 60-day run? Why not a 180-day run, right? And we'll kind of go through it relatively quick, but doing this successfully, right? The ability for a human being to, for 90 days straight, complete the same task every single day, right? Dude, all the tasks that they were talking about, ladies and gentlemen, you can complete those in the span of like, you know, a couple hours, few hours, right? You can complete them very, very fast throughout the day. They're not hard to do at all, right? So, you know, doing this successfully for 90 days is the same thing as the average person's amount of work they would have done over the course of a year. Okay. If you don't do a 90-day run and be consistent for 90 days, the amount of work you will do over a year is basically what you're able to accomplish in these 90 days if you do it. If you don't do it, it's going to take about a year to accomplish the same amount of work. That's the whole point of doing this. Think about, you know, something in your life that you actually do every single day for 90 days straight, something that you personally do, right? And you can essentially see, you know, it's the compound effect. It's called the law of condensed activity. The same amount of work that you do in an extended period of time, let's say a year, condensed into a short period of time, 90 days, will pay you 10 times more than what that year's worth of work would have done. That's the point of doing this. You will make 10 times more money if you compress the work into a short period of time. It's called the law of compressed activity. It's a very real thing, right? One of the first things I learned in this business, the work you do in an extended period of time, if you condense it and put it into a short period of time, will pay you 10 times more. Okay. So over the course of these 90 days, right? I think Landon mentioned this, but you're going to see your results that you're doing right now in 90 days. Okay. I call it like the 3-month lag, the 3-month delay, right? The work you're putting in right now, you're going to see in 90 days. If you're not putting in any work right now, you're not going to see any results in 90 days. Of course, that's just how it is, you know, and it's, you know, the whole world talks about delayed gratification and everything like that, right? It's very real right now. That's why we call it, you know, 90-day delay in results. Okay. So the whole point of what we want to do in this call is we want everyone to level up, right? We want to see you guys making money, having a successful cash flowing passive residual income that's paying you every single Friday, right? So we need to replace your bad habits with your good habits. Okay. How do you get rid of a habit, right? You're drinking too much, partying too much, playing the Xbox too much, on Netflix too much, hanging out with your significant other too much, right? You got to replace these, you know, not necessarily bad habits, but, you know, distraction habits with good habits, right? That's how you do it. And you need to fill that time with something else. You guys ever kind of understood if you don't have anything to do, you end up doing stuff you probably shouldn't do, right? If you just had all the time in the world to do whatever you want, you end up doing things you probably shouldn't be doing that aren't beneficial to you, right? We want to fill your schedule with the positive habits. And that's what obviously Landon was going through. He gave you the daily goals. They're so simple, you know? And so 21 days it takes to build a habit on average. And it takes 90 days roughly to build a lifestyle. If you want to become a full-time trading network marketing monster that works and makes a full-time income from their phone, you have to create a lifestyle for yourself that revolves around this business, right? Your life has to revolve around the business. Essentially, your business is your baby. Okay. So, I just want to cover this real quick. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this before, but essentially there are basically 4 stages of competence. Okay. And before I go through this, I'm going to do this really fast, by the way. Okay. So conscience is the ability to be aware of something. Okay, that's the ability to be aware of something. And competence is the ability to complete something, successfully finish something, right? Most people in this business start off as unconscious incompetence. They do not know what they're supposed to be doing, and they're not doing anything. So they're already not doing anything for their business, but they don't even know what they're supposed to be doing, right? They're unaware of what they're not doing, and they're not doing anything about it. Okay, then you get into the next one, all right? This call for an example, maybe some of you are now aware of what you're not doing that you're supposed to be doing. You're aware of the things that you haven't been doing, but you're still not doing it. Now you got to step into being aware of what you're supposed to be doing and doing it, completing it every single day. This is the point of the 90-day run. You guys want to be accomplishing number 3 over and over and over. It's like when you're getting back into the gym, right? Or you're going after the habit, most days when you're starting, you got to force yourself to go to the gym. But eventually down the road, when you force yourself so many times to complete the daily goals of the business, let's say to go to the gym, eat healthy, whatever the case may be, you then aren't even aware that you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing. Unconscious competence. That's where you want to get. That's called flow state. It's where you're so you understand so much of what you need to be doing in the business because you've done it so many days in a row that now you're not even thinking about it and you're just doing it, right? It's kind of like driving. Like, you ever been driving? You're like, I'm driving right now, right? You just snap out of it, right? So you want to get to unconscious competence. Okay. This is where you're going to be doing what you're supposed to do every day for this business to have success and go full time, make 10K a month off your phone, 5K a month, whatever your goal is, $500 a month, whatever it is. You got to complete this 90-day run in order to get to level 4, which is where everyone wants to be at. It's called flow state. Okay. So that's a very, very important thing. And during these 90-day runs, if you're brand new in the business, oftentimes you jump 2, 3, 4 ranks in those 90 days. You can literally jump 2, 3, 4 ranks in those 90 days. Now, when you get to the higher level ranks around like 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 25,000 a month, usually the 90-day runs, every 90 days, you jump a rank. That's usually what it gets. But right now, if you're brand new, you can crush 2, 3, 4 ranks. My goal for you guys, like Landon was saying, is to get to $1,000 a month in passive residual income. You'll get paid every single month, right? What would that $1,000 cover for you? When I got started, that was my rent, that was my phone bill, that was my car insurance, all covered now. Awesome. I was like, that's so cool. That money that's just ripped out of my bank is now put back in. It was amazing. I was super happy. Now I'm like, I want to get to 10,000 a month. That's what I really want to get to. So, just keep this in mind. All right. I talked to this about Landon, and then we can wrap up this call. I'm going to show you guys some really cool sneak peek at something that's coming for our team. Okay. There are individuals and, leaders that I've met over the years that, they will, 1 week put in a ton of work. Like, I'm talking crazy amount of work, right? They message like 100 people a day. They're prospecting. They're doing, tons of presentations. Like, they're hitting the head pillow at the end of the night. Like, oh my gosh, like they're going psycho mode. And the fact that they went so hard now, boom, the next week and the week after that, they're just gone. They're just disappearing. Right? They go super, super, super hard, and then they're gone for a week or 2 or 3, right? And that is not a sustainable thing. The individuals that are consistent but do less work on a daily basis, those are the ones that have success. Here's a quote, right? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Sometimes people get in the business and they're amazing at sales. They can close people all day long, launch people all day long, get tons of sales, right? But if they're not consistent, if they're not hard workers, then they're going to end up slacking, guys. So what I want to, it doesn't matter how good at sales you are. It doesn't matter how scared of public speaking you are, how good you are. It doesn't matter your mindset about what you've done so far in the business, right? I've been in the business 2 years and I haven't made any money yet. Welcome to most businesses in America, by the way. If you are someone that, doesn't, think what they're able to do is much for the business, I would beg to differ that you've never been consistent every single day for a long period of time. That's what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited to see the transformations for everyone. I'm excited to see who you are and where you are in your business in 90 days from now. You need to write down today's date, and then you need to write down what's 90 days from now. I put it in the presentation, guys. 90 days from now is Sunday, February 11th, 2024. That is 90 days from now. In simple 90 days, you could have a fully functional operating business, an international business online, if you take this serious. Okay. You can absolutely change your life. So just letting you know, everyone, I'm just sharing a little bit of secrets, but Marissa Chase on this call, absolute hustler. She's brand new in the business. We're doing a huge launch call for her coming up soon, but we are working on a getting started platform, right? This is going to be one link. Just one simple link. It's Linktree/launch your business. One simple link. And Brandon's also helping this, by the way, shout out him, that we are able to send someone who's brand new. And when someone's brand new, they're going to come here and start with this getting started video. They're just going to watch one video, and we're going to explain the vision of the team, what they should be doing, the mindset they should have, the expectations, what their why is. And then we're going to get into getting started with trading, how to set up obviously your demo accounts, how to bookmark all your different tabs that you need, how to actually get set up for success. And then it's going to be how to get a free account so you don't have to pay anymore. And then finally, how to go generate anywhere from $500 a month to $100,000 a month in passive residual income inside this business. Really, really excited to, share that with you guys when it's ready. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. The last thing I'll say in this call, and we're getting off, is if you are brand new to network marketing, if you're brand new to this industry, I want you to listen to this audio first for your personal development. Okay, I want this to be the first thing that you listen to in terms of personal development during this 90-day run. Okay, I want that to be the first thing you go through, and I want you to take notes on it, because I promise you, I'd say 99% of the questions or situations or problems or anything that you have will be answered in this audio. You can get through it very, very fast, and it will change your life. This literally helped me get to $10,000 a month 3 years ago. This helped me get to it right here. I neglected it. My mentor was like, hey, Josh, you should listen to this when I got started. And I was already making sales in the business. So I was like, I don't need to listen to that. That doesn't apply to me. I'm already making sales. I already have people joining. I did not understand how my life is going to change and my business was going to explode until I finally listened to this audio. So I would say first thing for personal development every day, 30 minutes a day, go through this and take handwritten notes. Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everyone hopping on. We put the presentation that we just went through inside of the telegrams. Feel free to go through it again. Create a daily success schedule for yourself. What does a perfect day look like? Does it have the gym? What times are you going to eat at? When are you going to take breaks? When are you going to do the daily goals? You want to have your whole day mapped out, and then you just repeat the same thing for 90 days. That's what it is. And if you guys need any help, get an accountability buddy, reach out to someone, get serious about your goals, right? I went to war with myself when I started my first ever 90 days. I remember I was like, I'm going to war. I was like, I got my TV out of my room. I got every distraction out of my life. And it was absolutely beautiful. Changed my entire life. I went from $0 to $2,000 a month in 90 days when I was brand new in the business. Okay. So let's go after it. Let's get it, guys. And reach out if you have questions and stuff like that. And we got some beautiful, beautiful stuff launching here soon. Everyone have a great night. Peace out.